Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. We have a nice little 9-day streak going on here. So let's go ahead and hit the play button and attempt to solve number 824 for Thursday, September 21. And yes, we're going to do this in the style of a challenge. A cool challenge that appeared in yesterday's comments was to try to do the absolutely insane 6-letter Wordle. Now, you might be thinking, what the heck is a 6-letter Wordle? We're always putting in 5-letter words. That's true. The idea, of course, is to try to form a vertical 6-letter word. So you have to go all the way down to your sixth guess and get that correct, and at the same time, try to form a 6-letter word in any one of the vertical columns. Okay, it's super hard, super hard. I remember studying the bejesus out of this back in April so that I could succeed. And I ended up coming up with a really obscure word. I think it was something like shahal. And I think it had something to do with cattle. It was an African term. I don't even remember the details, but it did work. Nobody complained. Let's go ahead and give it a shot today. This is super hard, so bear with me. It might take a little bit of time. I do think Slate is a good way to start, okay? You get plenty of opportunity to create 6-letter words with those 5 letters, and we're going to have to. Now, keep in mind, guys, if Slate is a blank, okay, if we have a blank slate, that's it. The challenge is automatically failed, and I'll just try to, solve the Wordle in normal mode. Does that make sense? So you have to have at least a green or a yellow. Oh, well, this is actually really, really good. This is really good. In fact, we could nail this. So let's think about this logically, guys, right? So we can play this. We could potentially play this on any one of 3 columns. The safest, of course, would be the S, and we would have to make sure that, let me just think about this. So it's going to have to start with S and begin with S, okay? So that would be pretty cool. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's it. That's all we have to do. We just have to solve this and make sure that it begins and ends with S. I'm getting a little confused. Let's think about this. Yeah, we just have to make sure it begins and ends with S, because the answer obviously begins with an S, and we have to reserve that for our 6th guess. So let's think out loud here. What would be some words that are 6 letters that begin and end with S? So not Swiss. I mean, of course, I could do plurals. I could do, I don't know, slates. I certainly could do that. But that's a little cheesy, right? I have a good one. Let's do stress. Yeah, let's do stress. So we still have to be careful. We still have to make sure we solve this, right? But I think we've got this challenge in the back. So we're going to do stress. That's a beautiful 6-letter word that starts and ends with S. And the word itself, let's just think what the answer could be. I think it could be something like it could be stove. No. I think we've had stove. I think it could be, maybe stone wouldn't be bad. I don't think we've had stone. So let's test for that and do something like, honestly, I think a good word to put in there would be tonic, because you could have STI. I don't actually think you'd have too many STI words. But I'm fine with tonic. I think that's pretty good. And we just test that N, because then basically we'll have stone as an unscramble. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So it's going to be stone. That is absolutely spectacular. And yeah, because I can't think of any other possible anagrams of STONE. especially with the S and the E locked in. So here we go. Let's just have, our little victory lap. We'll just have fun here. We could do reach. And now we can do one of our recent answers, which was exert. Yeah. I was just thinking about maybe confirming, just to be super careful, that it actually does go STONE. I think you could do Eaton's. No. That's fine. Let's just not get too crazy here. Why don't we just so stone. So how about ether? And then we have the T locked in. Perfect. And now we'll just do another S word. We could do I wonder if Stein is a word. Nope. It doesn't matter. Let's just do stain. And finally, stone. Kapow! How do you like that, guys? Isn't that super cool? Again, sometimes, this challenge could fail right from the get-go. But we got super lucky. We got 3 hits. And I think that could have been a 2-guesser. Because I think we had said stone. I don't even think I had any other words in mind. But yeah, stone would have been a 2-guesser. But that's totally fine. How cool is it to see STRES, a 6-letter vertical word? Super cool. Did we by chance get any others? No. I haven't heard of Loet. I haven't heard of Anaheo. I haven't heard of Tisian. And I haven't heard of Echrony. They all sound pretty close, but we will go a stress. That was not too stressful. And of course, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for yet another edition of Wordle with Art.